Welcome everybody to MaxspeedTV. Bobby All Mojave's coming at you. NOMA Truck Series. It's the My Late Sisters Diana Keegan 200. We're running this race with a sister. My sister passed away 3 weeks ago. Appreciate these guys doing this. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, we're in Indiana. It is going to be a tough one, put it this way. One fast repair, that's all they're going to get. One. And believe me, that wall comes up quick. So you guys stick around. And we'll be right back after the qualifying. NOMA MANNY Race Truck Series, the Diana Keegan 200. We'll be right back after this.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're...
Welcome back, everybody. Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV coming at you. And guess what? They're here. They're ready to rock and roll. MANNY Race Truck Series. Where are we at? We're at the crazy Indianapolis Motor Speedway for my late sister's race, the Diana Keegan 200. Your polecat will be the number 429. The MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Paul Witt. Beside him, the 75 of William McKellar. As we look down some of these other notables here. Rodney. We call him Rowdy Rodney Roberts, the 45 here. Joey Hickox, right beside him. Jay Stinson, the MANNY Race Machine. Currently in that 10th spot. Randy Bonomi is 66 there. He's 17th. Jeff Carroll in the 98, all the way back to 24th in this one. This is not an easy one, to say the least. So as they get ready, this will be I'll tell you what, you got to really watch yourself here, because, man, does that outside wall come in quick, and it gets slicker than snot here. Now, since this is a little kickback for my sister, who had passed away, I'm taking half my broadcasting money tonight, and I'm giving half of it to the winner of this race tonight. So they got a little something to shoot for here. So let's do it. NOMA, MANNY Race Trucks. Trouble already. The 75 turned into the wall. if this is any indication of how the night's gonna go, I'm ordering a pizza. And let's get the caution rolling going. Well, let's take a look and see what happened, Captain. Acres is down on the bottom. And it does kind of look like comes off the bottom just a tad and touches, but I got to tell you, it almost looks like the 75 was kind of fishtailing right here, but maybe it's just an illusion. But you can see the 4. He went down below the white line, and he came back up just to get off that line a little bit. And what he did, well, he kind of tagged him. And he set William McKellar for a ride. And the 19, I don't know how he missed him, but he caught the wall, that's for sure. And well as you know, the 12 goes right on by unscathed. And that's Xander Short, another MaxspeedTV driver. But these two cats fighting the wall here a little bit in the inside. But anyway, that's going to be the first caution. As they fight like crazy to catch the truck. And they caught him. So as well as you know, we do the caution game. So take your pick on cautions. Now I will get to the race summary here because they're always so kind to give it to me. Your stage 1 is going to be a lap 15. Your stage 2 will be at 35. So while you're figuring out your cautions of the race, don't forget to add those 2 stage cautions in there because they will count. They're going to be running 70% fuel, and of course they get 1 fast repair. They get 5 sets of tires. If you ask me, they're probably going to wish they had 5 more. Guy Baracco missed this race by 1 second thanks to the update. Yep, Guy, that has caught me many times, buddy. Felt pretty stupid, that's for sure. Some of those updates take like nothing, and other ones that take forever. Might have to order a couple pizzas here on this one. I don't know. Everybody out of Manny Ray's there? Huh? The old Manny Ray's Mafia, they've already put their order in. They want 2 pizzas. Hopefully they don't want none with no anchovies or nothing on it. Yeah. Lights out. They're going to tighten it back up, and we're going to do it again here. Up there's your top 5. How exciting is this going to be, huh? Got a lot of cats in here, man. We got 25 of them. And this is not an easy track to tame. Quite coincidental, my sister's been in about almost all the racetracks. We've been to a few of them together, as a matter of fact. And we always wanted to go to Indy and never got to. So it's quite fitting that they named this one the Diana Keegan 200. All right, here we go. Paul Witt on the bottom. Chris Akers up top. Green flag, baby. As they spread all out. This is a wide track. And they go right up against that wall, and they dive bomb right down into the turns. Nancy, my weather, well, let's just say when I got back, I think we had, last night, for about 12 hours, we had 50-plus mile-an-hour winds. And it was actually kind of warm. It was 48 degrees. No ice storm for us yet that I'm aware of. No, if you didn't tie a concrete block to your butt, you get blown away. It was pretty nasty. All went leading the way right there, but man, take a look at Xander Short. He's doing a really nice job hanging out in second right here. And might I say, a good looking paint scheme. Him and Paul Witt, boy, the paint schemes are unreal. That carbon fiber look that Paul likes to run, it's pretty fascinating. Of course, he's got my little logo on the back. Sometimes, I know this might be a shock to you guys, but sometimes I could, and I have been known to make a driver or Karen, whatever you want to call them, sometimes a little upset at me. So I was nicknamed the bad boy of broadcasters. What a guy. I try to tell it like I see it. Right now, he's leading things about a four-truck link, whatever you want to call it, from Xander Short. Chris Akers right there with him. This is a very slick and very flat track, and I mean flat. As we take a look at Chris Akers' bodysuit, he's going around a turn right now, and there's not a lean to be found in that truck. Hey, we got ourselves another caution, and I'm thinking right here could be the problem. Man, there's dog tracking, and then there's dog tracking. Let's go back and see if we can find out what happened there. Well, I'm not sure where this happened at. I think it happened somewhere up in front up here. Yeah, there's where it all happened. I think that might be Mr. J. Stinson, one of the owners here. I better talk nicely about him or he'll have me fired. Something happened. I don't know what. Manny, you better get your checkbook out, buddy. Uh-oh, that's what happened. He got himself... He got a little help. He got tapped by the number 5. And that would be Mr. John Bell as he sneaks through there. But the guy who pays the price would be Mr. Stinson. So I'll run it back. Take a look at it. You see Bell go down to the bottom. Problem with it is, he came up and gave him a little love tap. And of course, a few more cars hit him. Like a pinball in a pinball machine, I think. I don't know who it was. As you can see, look how he's dog tracking. You don't see that every day. I mean, he is literally dog tracking. See it? That might be messed up. But he's all new again. Your race summary: 2 cautions so far. And here's your top 5. Witt, Short, Akers. I think it's Boutwell and Lynch. Yeah, I think before this race is over with, there's going to be a lot of team owners having to order new checks because they ran out of writing them. They had no more. As they tighten things back up here, we'll try it again. Now, like I said, the winner of this right here is going to get half of my broadcasting fee. Going to be $25. I might be able to buy him lunch at McDonald's, or I can get him a paint scheme painted. Something like that, anyway. Or if he's married, he'll give it to his wife and go, "Look, sweetheart, sitting out here in this rig all night long. I won $25 and I'm giving it to you, baby, because it's February. It's love month." Whatever he does with it, who knows, who cares, but he gets it. So that's what they're fighting for. And while they're doing this, if they'll stay running long enough, we can have ourselves a little, well, my sister always liked it loud. We always got right in the front. Bristol seats. Right in the front, seasons. We missed it. Loved them. But anyway, let's crank this mother up, huh? Got ourselves a caution, and we were right there when it happened. Wow. I might have to give the cameraman a raise. Well, let's run it back and see what happened. Get a little better look here anyway. Mr. Stinson's coming on strong, and look at him. Now he moving. Everything's looking just fine indoor, but if you happen to notice, Jay was holding his line. The 28 kind of snuck down on him just a little bit. And Russ might not have seen him there. That's a possibility, too. But he just caught him right there in that left quarter panel. And just enough to send a stack up right smack into D wall. Comes right back out in front of these guys. 45 did everything he can to try to avoid him, but he couldn't do it. But, man, he took a wallop. So that's going to be caution 3, and if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, I don't know if they're going to put these two together with it being so close and make it the stage. They may. But here they all go. They're all coming down. Do a little pit stop with the one and only Mr. Paul Witt. Well, Raymond, I hope it was satisfactory in ticking off all your neighbors there in your Knots Landing complex. We do aim to please, don't we? Four tires and back out. Thank you very kindly. Now, this number 5, John Bell, he did not come into the pits at all. He stayed out. So I do believe he's being shown the leader. And then you're going to have Witt, Short, and I'm just calling him DJ, so I don't screw that up. The 47, Sam. These trucks are something. I mean, they're a handful on any track, but man, on a flat track like Indianapolis, flat and fast. Flat and fast kind of reminds me of my first girlfriend. No, I'm just joking there. You just get touched in these trucks and they go flying. Definitely not like a car. As we tighten things back up. Nancy, you getting kicked out of my broadcast? What's going on with that? Is there anybody else having issues? I certainly don't understand why it would happen. And I can't tell it on my end if it's kicked anybody out. So somebody please let me know if there's a problem. Bell on the bottom, Paul Witt out the top. As they come down. Green flag. Woo, making it 3 wide right here. That's going to be tough. He brings it back in. Paul Witt on that outside trying to get all the way around these guys. And he's bringing that 25. DJ right there with him. Bell's dropping back a little bit. I know you think it doesn't really matter a whole lot, but, you know, these guys have an 8 fresher lap tires than him. It does pay off a little bit. As you can see, he is heading backwards. Oh, I'm hearing that somewhere. Where's it at? I heard the screaming of the tires. Just don't know where it was at. Let's see if we can find it. I am not sure, but I'll look. There it is. I may have found it. Trying to get the number. I think it's number 9. I do believe. TJ, let's see what happened to him here. Oh, that's what happened. Everybody tries to, dive bomb in this turn right here. Now watch carefully. 75 picks up the speed. The 9's coming down. At least that's what it looks like to me. See the 9 get ready to come down here? You can see he's got it turned. The 75 is coming and coming quick. And them two just got together right there. Well, TJ got the bad end of the stick on that one. You can see it happen. He's trying to get out of the way, but it's not going to work. He's going to get caught up right with him as everybody else dives to the bottom. Take a look at all the debris NASCAR's put out here for you. As they come to a stop right here. He looks to be all right. So they will catch up with the Pacey truck. Again, for inquiring minds who want to know. 4 cautions. 61 laps to go. Oh dear, you don't want to trust me. Speaking of which, he's been quiet. And I'm talking about your son. Find him first. Where's he at? Now he's right now in the pits. There he is. Well, I'm a little worried about him. Let's see. Not quite sure what's going on with him. There he goes. He's fixed up. He's on his way. We call him Mr. Excitement. And the reason why we call him that is, it's safe to say, I think, isn't it, Nancy, that he doesn't know where that brake pedal is on that thing. Mr. Excitement, zero patience, whatever you want to call him. He's definitely not boring, I'll give you that. And he's currently in the 21st position. Well, we're tightening things up, and we're going to do it again. Will it be the last caution we see? Yeah, I don't think so. So Kenneth in the 24 machine. And Mr. Paul Witt, that is. They'll be leading him down. And right up there's your top 5. I know what you're thinking. Who's led the most laps, Bobby? Oh, here, let me show you. Mr. Paul Witt has. So they're going to tighten it up. We're going to do it again. And our next stage, or we stage 2 at lap 35. So let's cross our fingers and hope we can get that far. What do you think? And here we go. Manny Race Trucks at Indy. You know, this place is plenty wide enough to go 3 wide with ease. But they still manage to get tangled up. Paul Witt is checking out. He needs a little bit of real estate between him and the rest of the field. The other Max Speed TV driver, Mr. Xander Short, currently in second, staying right there with him. There's Mr. Chris Akers. Jay Stinson currently in the 9th spot. He's working his way back up after being involved in an incident that was not his fault. At least I don't think it was. I can't remember. Another guy that's been quiet tonight. This guy. Running one of the sponsors, the H&H Tractor Work. That thing's clean as a whistle. See the Manny Rays there on the back of it? But he's currently 14th. And he's keeping that purple people leader nice and clean. Sister Carol back here. I don't know why I do that. Every time. He's going to kill me. It's Carl. Anyway, Jeff's back here in the 15th after starting 24th. See, right here, a little bottleneck going on. Sam gonna look in the rearview mirror because he got a whole lot of, whoa, slamming some brakes on there. The brake bias, it's working. I don't know which one done that. Flat spot them tires and he will not like it. John Lynch, the 80s machine. I do believe he may have kissed the wall. Yep. Or it kissed him. What? There is no Tic Tac Duvendak tonight. I'm not sure what the deal is. Normally Robert's racing, but he's not tonight. And if I'm not mistaken, the 48 driver, I don't know how in the world he managed to pull this off, if it's true. But they're telling me Matthew. Which he must have realized that he got married tonight and left the building, because I don't see a Matthew in here anywhere. Nor do I see the number 48. Unless I'm blind. Raymond, are you messing with my head, or did the 48 leave? I don't even have a 48 in here. Nor do I have a Matthew. You're killing me. Xander, he has got a whole rear view mirror of that guy. Kenneth. I think it's Redinger. I'm not sure. If it ain't, it is now. But he's right there with him. Taking a sneak peek on the inside, but the problem is you can keep him pushed up against that wall and you can dive down here, which is a good thing. That's exactly what you got to do to take that spot over. But you got to give credit to Xander Short. He ain't giving it up easy. Now, Xander's going to probably end up doing the same thing to him if he gets enough momentum, and he does. Yes, he's going to come down to the bottom and do the exact same thing. Is he going to be able to pull it off? And he does. But these two cats are really battling it out. Let me go back to him. Where's there he is? They passed each other once or twice already. And yeah, Raymond, I guess getting married is more important than racing. One would hope you get more of a thrill after being married that night than racing, but you never know. Fourth place finish, or fourth place position, Justin. You know, I had to laugh when I saw that last name. I think it's Parham. It kind of reminded me of Peanut. Dunham. He'll kill me when he hears that. William George in the 96. He started 23rd, and look, he's 5th. This guy can get around this place. John's working his way up a little bit. Uh-oh, take a look, huh? Bonomi making a move on the inside here on that 47 of Sam. We will be coming up on a stage 2 at lap 35, just to let you guys know. Guys get all excited there. But right now, Paul's making it pretty darn easy, as he more than likely is going to win this stage. Again, your race summary. 4 cautions and soon to be 5 here on this stage, so I'll let you guys know. We will call him the lap hog. I'm not sure why my microphone neck's silly. I don't know how long that thing was off, but hey, I'm back. But a big congratulations to Matthew Fritz being married today. That is just awesome. And for those who you did not hear what I said, because my mic probably got turned off, today's the day Matthew turns in his man card. He gives it to her, and she holds it for him. So they are all going to come in, guaranteed. Paul brings it in, grabs his fuel, gets his tires, be on his merry way. As we're getting close to the halfway point. So we're at a halfway point with 5 cautions. Does that mean we're going to end with 10? Interesting. So after coming in and coming out of the pits, right there is your top 5. No, pizza didn't arrive. Not at all. Actually, I was trying to get the stupid Maine Coon cat off my rig, and I actually think that either I hit the button on my stream deck or he did and took my mic off. I looked down like, hey, I ain't got no mic. Well, consider it a bonus. You guys don't have to listen to me as long. Even though my mama said that I had a pretty face for broadcasting. Paul Witt, he's led 39 laps of this race. Xander Short has been right there the whole time. And yes, before we get done with 40 more laps, I will have I'm going to have to crank it up again just to let everybody know at Manny Ray's block that he likes the sound of roaring engines very loud. So hit the like button for these guys if you haven't, because they're putting on a pretty darn good show. You know how I always say it, if you hit the like button, certainly appreciate it. And for those of you who don't, I promise you won't get a blister. If you do, we'll send you a MaxspeedTV Band-Aid. So we tighten it back up again and go green. Here at Indy, Manny Ray's NOMA Truck Series. My late sister's Diana Keegan 200. So here we go. Let's crank this up one more time, Manny. Dull moment with that, huh? That ought to wake up the neighborhood and have the dogs barking. Leading him down, but Xander is right there. Justin Dunham. I'm sorry, Parham. Currently third. Sneaking up on him too. Is he gonna dive down to the bottom? Nope, not that time he's not. Xander shut the door. Getting right up on him again. Will he make the move? Let's see. Yeah, he's inside. And guess who's coming to play the game with him? This guy is. Watch him. While they battle back and forth, that just lets Kenneth get a little bit closer. Xander dives it to the inside. You see that 18 machine, he's no dummy. Or 19 or whatever the number is, the 19, yeah. Justin's pretty smart because when he passed him on the bottom, Justin stayed right there, right close to him, kept him down, made him get out of it. So he couldn't get no momentum. Now Kenneth's thinking about trying an inside run. A lot of action going on there. See, now a lot of these guys are starting to single file themselves out. See John thinking about passing that 96 of William George here on the bottom. Man, slamming some brakes on there. You can see the smoke flying. Flat spot them tires, and you got to deal with that. That's no fun. Well, look at Mr. William McKellar. He was involved in an earlier incident, and here he is, top 5. Another MaxspeedTV driver. I'm not sure. I gotta look. Let me see. There is a Macho Man. But somewhere around here, I don't think you can see it, but I believe he was holding my head. Can't remember. Might get a better look at it from a different angle. The things these guys come up with, I'll tell you. This battle continues right here. Xander might have worn out some of his tires just a tad bit because he's dropped all the way back to 5th here. let's take a look. The wall comes quick. See how close you are? Get real close to that wall. Let's see if there's anybody that's actually bit the wall. Because it's not gonna lie. There's some scrapage. Sam. Got some more scrapage from Scott Collins. And Joseph Fogg. You might have a little bit of rear damage here. Not too bad. That's about it. So the guys have been off the wall, believe it or not. And this guy's driving out of his head. Mr. Paul Witt. What a lap hog. 40 laps out of 50 he's led. Kenneth has worked his way from 19th to 2nd. This guy's done a great job. Even though we got 30 laps to go. Now here's the cool thing. I'm not sure. I really don't know. 70% fuel. I don't know. They might have enough to make it all the way. And I think Xander might have bit the wall right there, as a few more did back here in the back. Let's see. He gets real close. So close he disappears. Joey quietly working his way up into the top 10. Following his teammate up here. Ken's saying they're going to pit probably about 60. That might be about right. We already got 15 on there. This is like almost one of the longest runs we've had in a while. But these, I'm telling you, Kenneth, get him in the cockpit here. He makes the pass on him finally. I was trying to catch that, and I couldn't. Kenneth, he started 19th. So we may have a sandbagger amongst us. I don't know. Paul's like, you got to be kidding me. I'll eat 43 laps of this race, and now all of a sudden I'm chasing somebody? That's Paul's point of view down at the bottom. Going down the line here. Justin's having a really good run. Nice and clean. That's a good looking paint job on that car. Let me see it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a Lowell's fan, but I love that paint job. And the only reason why I'm not a Lowell's fan is because they never have anything I need when I go there. So I'm stuck going to Home Depot or Menards. Xander Short, he's back here in the 4th spot. He was staying in 2nd forever and a day. I was just told that Kenneth has won last week while I was in the beautiful rainy state of Florida. And there he is. He's leading it. Be kind of cool if he doubled down, wouldn't it? There's Mr. William George. He's currently 5th. John Lynch there. Doing good. He's staying right in that 6th spot. Mr. Jay Stenson currently 7th, and his partner Joey Hickox is at 8th. That's it, Nancy. 8th place. Let's check the side of his truck. It looks really clean. No wall damage yet. And then 9th is Mr. Randy Bonomi. Well, it was 9th. He's 10th now. John Bell is 9th. Way back here, Mr. Chris Akers, he decides to come in and grab him some fuel, tires, and away he goes. As he comes right out in front of the leaders. Donald Sandusky says, I see dirt on it. It is not clean. You're absolutely right, Donald. My bad. Please accept my apologies. For a minute, I thought I was employed by CNN and trying to just tell you what I want you to what I want you to hear, what I want you to believe. Paul's got to be like, what's going on here, man? Now I'm currently 3rd. And I've led 40-some laps. Now Justin's wanting to come up and play. You might have found out I wasn't a Lowell's fan because they don't have anything I want when I go there. I might have lit a fire under his butt. I don't know. But he's moving because he's actually pulling away from Paul. And he's coming in now and gonna get topped off and taken care of along with the leader. So we're gonna ride here with Mr. Kenneth. Raymond says bad boys don't apologize. Yeah, you're right. Real men apologize. Bad boys don't. So I guess I'm on that fine line. So he's in and out. Now we're back to Paul and Xander doing some battling. And they're coming in now. So this will be the final stop. Look, Mom, Joey's third. John might get the lead lap here. We'll see. So everybody has been in the pits and out except for the top four drivers. That's Stenson, Hickox, Robert Jordan. Oops, I'm sorry, Robert Jordan. He's the last one. So these three cats should be coming in, and they are, looks like. And here comes Robert Jordan. So that's good news. So with 20 laps to go, the 24 machine is out leading this bad boy. And I do believe that he won last week's race, so he's hoping to double down here. Well, if he's just not showing his muscles, huh? So, Nancy, when you say go John Owen, you're talking about hemorrhoid, right? This guy. And I know what you guys are thinking. For those of you who have not heard me broadcast this league. Oh my God, he just called that guy a hemorrhoid. He's such a mean person. Actually, the reason why I call him a hemorrhoid is because in super speedway racing, he'd be up there battling the tail end off, and then he'd back off. He'd fight his way back up front. Then he got knocked back, so on. You see how I'm going with this. He was like a hemorrhoid. He just wouldn't go away. And so that's how I nicknamed him. And they named him hemorrhoid on super speedways. And I'm sure his girlfriend will probably agree with that once in a while. Things are going pretty well. Joey is in the 11th spot back here. He can see the top 10 up here in that red truck. Paul's got a whole rearview mirror of Xander. And Paul is about to run down the second place guy, Justin, here, I think. And he's ran him down, and now he's thinking about dive bombing into the bottom here, that's a bad shot. We'll try it right there. Xander will follow him, easy peasy. That's gonna stick Justin back here to to the 4th spot in that 19 machine. Yeah, here comes Chris Akers on some fresh rubber. He went around them like they were going backwards, man. He's on a mission, but he's got 16 laps to catch him. Kenneth is out on a Sunday drive. Well, I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I'm sure if this race got a few more cautions in it, it would be considered a Sunday drive for me. But let's hope not. And speaking of the cautions, certainly don't want to jinx anything. But we're at 5. Why do I have this sneaky suspicion? Let me find it up here in all these notes. Somewhere. But I think Joey's dad had 6 cautions, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Nancy? Well, things are starting to get interesting now. And why I say this is because these two cats are getting closer and closer to your leader there, Kenneth. Joey's still currently 7th, all by himself. The real battle, I think, is going to be right here. There's a little love tap to his teammate. Kind of help him get up there a little bit. Here at MaxspeedTV Stables, we learn love, even if it's just a love tap. See if Xander catches back up with him and gives him another love tap, as we call it. These guys felt sorry for me, but they must realize I gotta get up at 5 a.m. So they're slacking on, they're easing up on the cautions here towards the end of this race. Well, things are quiet everywhere else on this track, sort of, kinda. Raymond said we might need a wake-up call. Nah, we're doing good, Raymond. 12 more to go, and I think we'll be caution-free. Really nobody that close battling. yet. Chris Akers not having a run that he had hoped for. He started third. He's currently 18th. So let's check something. Nope. You don't see no peanut butter and chocolate all over him, so he's not been eating Reese's Pieces or Reese Cups all day. He did not having a good night. Him and Mr. Randy Bonomi. William McKellar. Currently 20th. And he started second. Rough night for a lot of them here. Ten laps to go. And Kenneth actually might be pulling away just a tad. For you hillbillies watching, a tad is just a little bit more than a touch. So on the lap sled deal, Mr. Paul Witt will be winning that one. And yes, Nancy, once they get long green flag pit stops and everybody starts to spread out a little bit. You'll see small packs maybe, but that's very normal. Paul's got to be thinking, man, I just don't quite get it. I put some seat time in this dadgum place. Kenneth went around me, and that's just... I've been looking at his tailgate ever since. And barely able to see it. Things are all pretty quiet. Will they stay that way? The Blue Ridge ride of Mr. Jay Stinson. He's cracked the top 10 right here. It's a pretty good deal for him. Not a whole lot of drafting. There is some drafting here on the front stretch. You can push a guy right along. But then you got to get out of it and squeeze your butt cheeks to about, I don't know, probably a 9 out of a 1 to 10. And hang on because you got to make the turns because they're flat. Kenneth's going to show 6 to go here, and he has just really turned it on here towards the last part. Him and Xander both. Look at the distance between these guys. There's Paul Witt. Now, John Lynch is he's moving along here. He's working on it, seeing if he can possibly get into the top 4. Getting ever so closely. We'll go up and change this one here. He's trying. See if he can make the move to the inside right here. And keep Justin up there. Up at that high line a little bit. Got to be honest with you there, Justin. If you watch this broadcast, I swear, every time I see your last name, I think of Jeff Dunham. And Peanut. Dunham! So I'm going to call you, Justin. Parham. But anyway, they got a good little battle going there, but it looks like John Lynch is going to take it for now. Now look, we got coming up on 5 to go, and John's catching Mr. Paul Witt here. And I think Paul... Oh, look at that. Would you just look at that? Got to get my checkbook out. He has scuffed up my face. Running it a little hard and kind of east the wall. It might be handling a little rough on him too, because Lynch and Justin, they're coming. Gonna have another little battle going on right here. Xander's trying like crazy to catch Kenneth. You can see Kenneth trying to break that up, just like the Indy cars do. Don't you follow me and get a draft off of me. So they drive like a, kind of like a little sneaky snake. Inchworm. Yeah, you're right, Raymond. Ooh, coming up on some slow traffic right there. Oh, into the wall. Who could have that been? Come back here and take a look. I think Mr. Lynch may have kissed the wall. Yes, he did. Xander realizes he's got 3 laps to try to catch this guy if he's got anything for him. I think Kenneth might be just playing with him now. But you can watch watch Xander. He's going to follow him everywhere he goes. Try to pick up some kind of draft. And yes, we are coming up on the white flag. I'm not lying, we are. I just don't think we're going to watch it and stay right here because, well, this is the most exciting part so far. Now, I will say, John, no, I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. So we'll stay right here. I hear you, Nancy, about not being able to remember things. Believe me. White flag, and I think this guy right here is going to bring it home and double down to make it 2 in a row, I believe. Did somebody just run out of gas? Is that a possibility? No, it's not. Xander won it. He just slowed down. No, wait a minute. Kenneth did. As they just tore up all these cars. Something weird has just happened. As a few of them are going to go see Jesus. Let's run this back real quick. Right here, watch this. That was already finished, I thought. I'm telling you, if I didn't know better. I mean, have I lost my mind completely here or not? Let's take a look at watches. There it is. He's going to run out of fuel, folks. Yep. And that's why he lost. See it? Man, is that a heartbreak. As he gets hit. Wow. Unbelievable right there. Who would have thought the finish was going to end like that, huh? I mean, what was he? Like maybe an eighth of a mile off on fuel? So it's going to be Xander Short, John Lynch, and Kenneth will be third. I can't wait to talk to him. Justin Parham, he finished fourth, and Paul Witt was fifth. Joey Hickok, sixth. William George was seventh. TJ, eighth. Jay Stenson, ninth. And John Bell, 10th. Wow. I don't know what to say. I know they all skipped out of here. There he is. That's hard to believe. Well, I don't know if he's gonna. He may not even do a burnout. I don't know. Well, you better do something because he's boring. There we go. He heard me. You guys stick around. We'll be right back. We'll talk with these guys. And then this old man can go to bed. MaxspeedTV's Manny Ray's NOMA Truck Series. My late sister, the Diana Keegan 201. Xander Short. MaxspeedTV driver will be back after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Race summary. Cautions 5. Lead changes 13. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, number 3 guy, Kenneth. You want to run us through what happened about the last eighth of a mile of the race?
Yeah, it was about a lap short on fuel. That last stop pitted. Probably should have went around and pitted a lap later, and I would have been fine. But the whole stretch there, I had to lift getting into the corner and try to save fuel and ease into the throttle until I got onto the exit of the corner. So I had a big enough lead. I could save some. I got it down probably about 3/4 of what I needed, and it ran out there going into 3 and 4. So.
Well, buddy, you led 28 laps and you started 19th, and I'll tell you what, you almost doubled down and made it 2 in a row.
Yeah, almost.
Very close. Well, buddy, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Just the league, putting everything on here and scheduling this stuff. So.
Well, you take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right, thanks.
All right, brother. Maybe next time.
Yep, maybe.
A little bit more fuel.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
All right, see ya.
All right, John. Nice job, buddy. You finished second.
Yeah, I have no idea how I did that. I was telling Albert like, hey, I hope they wad up out of 4 like they did last year, and wasn't out of 4, but I still snagged second there, so I'm happy with that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, I believe is that your grandmother now, Nancy?
Yes, sir.
Oh well, she was rooting you on all the way. And we got a pretty nice picture of you where you smacked the wall. We saw a big puff of smoke and the paint come off, and it was a pretty good picture.
Yeah, I hit the wall earlier. I think like right when the second or third caution came out, I just dove in too deep out of my head and I hit the wall, and then I hit the wall out of 4 fighting or trying to run down Xander and them. I just overdrove the corner, and I'm lucky that I was able to get Justin back at the line there. But honestly, I should have finished 4th tonight. But I mean, I'll Mickey Mouse a 2nd place any day.
Well, congratulations, buddy. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Yeah, I like to thank my girlfriend Liv. She always watches all my races, so she texted me and said she was watching. So, hey Liv, hey Nana, you're always watching, so I don't have to guess if you're watching or not. And I think Mr. Ray is watching, Liv's grandpa. So, hi Mr. Ray. And as far as sponsors go, Yankee Pie Pizza now open in downtown St. Mary's, Georgia. So if you're ever in the very south southeast end of Georgia. There's a really good pizza trailer down there. Daytona Racing Collectibles, register installation, spout on design, spout on mowing, and y'all and you, Bobby, for streaming the race.
Well, hey, buddy, if they didn't know that I nicknamed you the hemorrhoid, they do now because I mentioned it during the race.
Well, that's awkward.
So you might have some explaining to do, Lucy.
Maybe a little bit, but that's awkward.
Yeah, you might want to have to explain them why I nicknamed you that. So, well,
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy. Take care. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
John or Xander, may I tell you, you stayed right on Paul Witt's butt for well over half of this race. I mean, man, oh man, what a run you had. Doing a great job. Nice. I'm pretty proud of you.
Yeah. Most of the time that was the key is especially on that last run when fuel was so tight. We had came down pit road after we seen Kenneth and them go down pit road, and it was mostly just the strat to kind of tuck up behind people and not run as hard, especially that last run, because it was crazy how much fuel you could actually save just running up behind somebody. But once we got into 3 on the last lap there, I knew I was going to do something or try to at least give Kenneth a little bump. I mean, I knew he was getting out of the corner there for probably getting out of the gas early for probably about 10 laps there leading up to it. Going into 4, I started seeing him like kind of checking up a little bit more, and at that point I knew he was out. So yeah.
Well, hey, congratulations. Race winner, MaxspeedTV driver, brings it home. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Got to thank you. Got to thank Paul. Got to thank all the guys back there in the call and stuff like that. This one's for you guys. And yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you'll be getting a hold of, let's see, Jay, I think, or Joey, one of the two. But I made a comment. I don't know if they announced it or not, but this was a race kind of you guys put together for me since I came back from broadcasting, since I've been out of town. My late sister that just passed away, they made it to Diana Keegan 200, and it was kind of ironic because we went to a lot of racetracks together, and she always wanted to go to the Indy 500 racetrack, Indianapolis. She's a massive NASCAR fan, but never got to get there. But it was pretty cool that we did it right here in the Indy and iRacing. So, but anyway, those boys are going to be sending you $25.
Okay.
You're getting
this one's for you and your family, Bobby.
Oh, I appreciate it. You're getting $25, part of my broadcasting fee tonight. So you got your choice. You can either go to McDonald's, you can get Paul or somebody to paint you a paint scheme or whatever. I think they're going for like $20 now. Or you can get your girlfriend or your wife or whatever. You can get her a little sweetest day cupcake or something. But anyway, congratulations, my friend. You take care of yourself, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Bobby. See ya.
All right, buddy. Well, there was the winner, Mr. Xander Short. Only because Kenneth ran out of fuel. You guys take care of yourselves, and you remember, you ain't promised your next breath. Call up a loved one. Grab a loved one. Give them a hug and a kiss and tell them you love them. You guys take care of yourselves. Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV. I'm out of here. Stay safe.